Hello ladies and gentlemen. I guess you could say that this video is a vague response to the current discussion that's going on in the BookTube community, but it is more of a direct response to Jason from the Heavy Blanks video entitled, I Want to See Your BookTube. That video, along with a plethora of others that have resonated with me on this current discussion, will of course be linked down below. In Jason's video, he essentially asked, what do you want BookTube to be for you? So today I'm going to share with you what BookTube is and has always been for me. First, I think it's very important in life in general to constantly be remembering, realizing, and reevaluating why we do the things that we do, whether they're things we love or things that we just have to do, because it may reaffirm the love that we have or make us realize that it's not something we really want to do. So this video is kind of my way of doing that, in addition to contributing to the conversation and responding to Jason. So I started making BookTube videos on this channel at the end of 2012. I actually made the channel and with intentions of making videos in April of 2012, but I just kept chickening out. In real life, I could not adequately talk about books or the things that I was passionate about. So my main goal for this channel was to help improve my ability to speak about books. And judging by the fact that not every sentence in this video has a jump cut in it, I would say that that is evidence of growth. But I also just really wanted to make friends with people who shared common interests and life goals with me. At that point in my life, I had been out of undergraduate for 2 years and was feeling really disconnected and kind of lonely, and we had just moved to a place where I didn't really have internet, so I was feeling super disconnected. I pretty much only interacted with people that I worked with and with my husband, which is my favorite thing to do, but he is his own person and he didn't need to do things on his own. So I finally took the plunge and started making videos. About 8 months ago, I reevaluated what I was doing with my channel, and I realized that I really wasn't exercising my ability to talk about the books that I read. So, like I said, about 8 months ago, I started reviewing every book that I read so I could practice and get better at talking about the books that I like in real life, whether it was just with my husband or with a coworker at the library. While I find those videos the most challenging to make, they are ultimately the most rewarding. Also, I pretty much have a terrible memory, so if it wasn't for things like Goodreads and this YouTube channel, I wouldn't remember my thoughts on the books that I read. I would maybe remember vague feelings, but this is a great way for me to look back and see how I felt about particular books if I ever want to. So now this video exists, so if I ever get disillusioned or discouraged from making YouTube videos, I'll have this to report back to give my future self hope and encouragement. Although I'm pretty optimistic that I probably won't need to do that. So what is BookTube to me? BookTube was and is a place where I can clumsily talk about the books that I read and that I'm passionate about. It's a place where I can find people who understand my introverted ways and accept them. It's a place where I can grow as a person, because I may not be the most eloquent person, but I definitely can speak better, at least in front of a camera, than I did a year and a half ago. But most importantly, it's a place where I've met my dearest and best friends. My life would be so much emptier without it. And I honestly don't see that changing anytime soon. While the overall community is growing and changing, like Jason said in his video, I will always have a smaller community within BookTube that I can depend on. So to wrap this all up, I have some cliche life advice that applies to YouTube but can apply to everything else as well. Know what you want out of something and pursue it. Be able to define what success means for you in your life, but most importantly, when you create stuff that you're excited about. As selfish as it sounds, create first for you. Because I find that the best stuff, whether it's food or music or art or YouTube videos, are made by people who are excited and passionate about what they do. It just like glows and shines out of them like sunbeams. And people just can't help but be drawn to them. So if you're looking for community, it will happen. It's here, I promise. I hope that I didn't go too far off base. Please check out all of the links that I'm leaving down below, including Jason's and Amanda's, who sparked the conversation to begin with. As always, please feel free to share your thoughts on anything that I said today or anything having to do with the conversation that's going on in BookTube. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!